Hello everyone, welcome back to MixbusTv. Hope you're having a great day. Another rapid fire Q&A. Before we start, check the info box down below for my mixing courses. A bunch of great discounts on plugins. If you want to support the channel, we have t-shirts, we have Patreon page. Clinton Mayer asked me what's the difference between clippers and limiters. And I think this is a good question, even it's fairly basic. And I know there's a video, I did a video on the difference between compressor and limiters. But limiters and clippers, two processors that we use all the time in modern mixing. So this is a fairly simple, straightforward answer. Limiters, brick wall limiters, like L2 or FabFilter Pro L, are meant to be transparent. So are meant to chop off the peaks in the most transparent way possible. Clippers are supposed to add distortion and harmonic saturation. And they have, as a byproduct of it, the shaving of the transient. So the purpose is different, even though the result is similar, and we kind of use them interchangeably, but the difference is fairly big. There are limiters out there that can be really, really transparent. Ozone, the vase, the soft tube vase, Pro L can be totally transparent, many others. But the clipper, by definition, it clips the signal, so it distorts it. Whether you apply hard clipping or soft clipping, so the shape will dictate the kind of distortion and the harmonic content added and the harmonics added and what's gonna be the shape of the transient. One is shaved off. But yeah, because of that, because of the added distortion, harmonic distortion that clippers add, we sometimes prefer, and I'm probably the one responsible for this, for the overuse even of clippers and saturators. We prefer those on transient material, on many things, bass, vocals, because the byproduct is shaving the transient, so making the tracks denser and controlling peaks and overshoots. But because of the added harmonic content, we lower the nominal level and we perceive the track louder. Especially, you know, that famous example of my video dealing with that snare and saturation, you know, that the level was going down like 3, 4, 5 dB, and we perceive it like the same level, if not louder. The limiter can be transparent up to a certain point, so it will not enhance the material in any way. Although clippers that can also change the material in a bad way, so that's why you go to a limiter. You just want to control the peaks. You don't want to add anything else, even if there are clippers that are fairly transparent, it still by nature will add distortion. That's when you go to a limiter, not just for mastering, but for single tracks, because you just want to transparently control the peaks and you don't want to add anything else. You don't want to change the frequency spectrum in any way. Up to a certain point, they are fairly transparent, and when they're not, they start to either distort or they start to soften the transient and splatter it too much. But they're very useful, especially for vocals. Like regular brick wall limiters is one processor that is so underrated, sorry, for vocals. Like people don't use them enough, and they struggle with compressor on top of compressor on top of compressor, because there's still a stigma of using limiters, brick wall limiters on vocals. There's not. They're one of the most transparent processing out there. So like, use them, because especially if you put it before a compressor, it will make your life so much easier. But anyway, I'm digressing. If you want to know something about limiters and, you know, vocal dynamic control, just ask a question. Actually, this is it for this video. So if you liked it, please don't forget to leave a like and leave your questions for both the rapid fire Q&A and the live stream Q&A that I promise I will set up. I'm late on that. Apologize, my schedule is crazy. We'll do that. Bella is gonna be in it too, and some of them as well. People have been asking for that too, so post your question in the comment down below. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. See you next time.